Hey sailors, welcome to the crew. I'm Sailor Agenda, and this is my Let's Play of Rule the Waves 3 as Great Britain. In the last episode, we managed to finally begin our invasion of Iceland, sank a Russian battlecruiser that is, and we have more or less superiority in the North Sea, but Austria-Hungary has lately entered the war against us to make things a little more complicated. They actually have all those ships there yet either. Okay, apparently they're taking this battle. Admiral Wright fails command check. Well, we have 2 light cruisers, 4 destroyers. If they've got a battle cruiser here, obviously we're dead. If they have only their last light cruiser, we just win. What is it? It looks like a light cruiser to me, to be honest. It doesn't look battle cruiser sized. It's their last light cruiser. And a submarine, apparently. This is literally the last operational light cruiser in the Russian fleet, with one interned recently. Unfortunately, she's probably 5 knots faster than us, so we need to slow her down by that much immediately, or she'll just get away. Fortunately, she has 8 5-inch guns, and we have between us 28 6-inch guns. So it's not going to be much of a battle in the gunnery sense. What the? Okay, she just did a 180 on us. But that's alright. That actually helped us. I don't know why she did it. Sometimes the Tsar's godlike powers are misused. And she's just dead now. I mean, it's over. She's dead. Yeah. So we took no damage whatsoever. And with 41 medium and 15 light hits, we sink Vovoda. She will raise steam in a couple of years' time, though, so we'll see her then. And, yeah. I mean, yeah. That's the end of their convoy attacks, really, unless they're going to risk battle cruisers on them. Because they don't have any cruiser fleet left at all. Improved armor testing, gradual improvement of quality, 1% weight saving. We've taken possession of Iceland as well, so that is really the end of that. Apparently they dominate Southeast Asia now, because we just lost way too many VP for that. 260, which apparently somehow... Okay, how does the fact that the Russians have a squadron cruising around Singapore make up for the fact that Russia is under tight blockade and has just lost Iceland? Now they're really, even the northern routes closed to them. We are dominating the GI-UK gap in this timeline, huh? Between Scotland, Norway, and Iceland under our direct control. Good luck getting anything from Eastern Europe out into the Atlantic. Not happening. So we are invading Shanghai. I can't really spare a lot of ships for the Far East, because we still don't have a lot of margin here. Especially as the Russians did just complete Imperatrice Ekaterina Velikaya, although for a 27,000 ton ship, she has 12 12-inch guns in what appears to be 2 triple and 3 twin turrets. I was kind of expecting more, to be honest. I was expecting 14-inch guns, really. She's only 400 tons lighter than Petropavlovsk, and Petropavlovsk is less armored too, but is definitely more dangerous. The extra 2 knots are not worth the gun caliber. Here we go. Well, there is one place the Russians can still fight us. Or not, apparently. Oh, God. Prestige losses? Okay, we can't afford that, but... At the same time, I can't really spare a lot for there. Would Spain like to join this damn war? Come on, Spain. Your tensions are 15 with Russia. Join the war and cancel out this, Why do you only have 6 ships in the Mediterranean, Spain? Surely the main Spanish fleet is based in, like, Cartagena or Cadiz or something. Why is it all in Ferrol or Guillaume? Well, I can't spare enough forces to fight the Austro-Hungarians without raising the blockade against Russia. Although, actually, Russia's intact force here is basically not. Where are the rest of their battleships? They should have 6. There are 6 battleships unaccounted for. And there's 0 of them in Northeast Asia. 1 is in Southeast Asia. 1 is in the Indian Ocean. 1 is in West Africa. And I'm pretty sure that still leaves 3 unaccounted for. I'm guessing they're in the Baltic, actually, but don't know. Well, I can't really spare anything from here, but I don't like to hemorrhage prestige in the Mediterranean either. But I can't take like a whole squadron of dreadnoughts out, and if I can't do that, then what's even, what Russian raider? I mean, this is either a destroyer or a battle cruiser. And if it's a battle cruiser, we don't want to be intercepting it. I think it's a destroyer. Which just, or it's an AMC or something, maybe. Oh no, wait, they just commissioned a brand new light cruiser, my bad. Novik, not interned. Well, she's actually faster than us, so as long as she saw us, which she did, she should just run away. Good for Russia, they have a cruiser fleet again. Technically. Consists of this ship. Yeah, darkness too. Yeah, we're not gonna catch her. No. Good job running the blockade, I guess, but don't think she's gonna accomplish much. Very soon now, too, we'll have all of our conquest class. Oh, hey, our gunnery training's finally been applied. I guess we keep it going as long as there's 19-inch guns, huh? Okay. Heavy fighting in Shanghai. I guess we keep gunnery training going as long as the Russian main fleet isn't entirely broken. Ooh, they also just finished a new battle cruiser. Sinop. 10 14-inch guns in 2 triple and 2 twin turrets with a 10-inch belt and a 29 knot speed. Now that is a killer, to be fair. That's a dangerous battle cruiser right there. Without a doubt. I mean, our New Zealand class is about a match, but not clearly superior even. We will have 2 of them at least. Enough for a while. We are also about to start commissioning the conquests. They should be a lot better at dealing with the fast Russian light cruisers, but we'll see. Battleship engagement. Okay. Okay, now I'm actually wondering how many battleships they've actually managed to sneak. I mean, do they have 4 battleships, 3 battle cruisers out here for real? Because that's like most of their fleet. I don't have any more battleships to add. Oh, I could add Indomitable. Hmm. I'm gonna do it. It's a huge waste. Like, this is not the right purpose for her. But I think that's more useful than anything else I could add, probably. Even if it is wrong. And if she explodes, you may all tell me that I did a very stupid thing, because objectively it's not great, but, oh, good, she's the lead ship. That's not good. Oh, look, it's 3 Russian battleships coming at the Liaotung Peninsula. I don't even know how many escorts they've got. Oh, let's get you guys into screen is good, but let's get you into more compact screen maybe. Okay, hold on. Turn back. Oh, that is your maximum speed. What kind of cruisers are these? But this was a Cordelia. Oh, the Cordelias are old though, yeah. Okay, well, gotta bail out of that one. Okay, I see a Ganget and I see 2 3-Spiatatellias. So this is not our nicest. Well, these are our 2, well, Indomitable, of course. 8 12s and an 11-inch belt. And then Vengeance and Russell. 9 12s and 3 triple turrets. And a 13-inch belt. Ganget has 10 11s with, well, 8 bearing. 9.5-inch belt. And these have 8 12s with an 8-inch belt. I mean, we're superior to this force. Just. Not like by a crushing margin, but we should really outshoot these Russians. And if we do and can win a big victory out here in the Far East, then that will probably pretty much wrap up this section of the war. No, we finally just took Iceland, actually. But we're fighting over Shanghai now, despite it being, this battle being off the Liaotung Peninsula, but never mind that, we're fighting over Shanghai, I assure you. Don't mind the battle cruiser in the line of battle. That is a normal and sane thing to have. Get back here, cruisers. They are running away anyway. We definitely outgunned them, just not by a huge margin. Our gunnery training finally kicked in, and they're sucked to start with anyway, so we should be winning this, and I think we are, pretty crushingly, really. How's everybody doing? Indomitable, only slightly damaged. Russell, fine. Vengeance, fine. That Ganget is definitely hurting. You two want to just maybe sneak in and try to torpedo her. That might work at this point. Okay, she's breaking off. Oh. Wait a moment on the torpedoes. Don't want to let her get away, although she's hurt pretty bad. I don't know if she would or not. Anyway, but we can't ignore the 3 Spiatatellias yet, so... Oh, that's a lot of ammo fired off. Definitely winning, though. That destroyer's dead now. Okay, and they're all fleeing south. Let's chase them down. Phaeton, why are you detached from the rest of the division? Whatever. There are still the destroyers to worry about. I see 3. But that's all there is to worry about now. Let's do just a hard turn to starboard. That's... maybe it was the wrong direction to pick, actually, but... fine. Oh, well done. Launch that. And maybe Derwent. Yeah, that's one down. That one is sunk for sure. I think the other two are in real trouble, so this could be one of the most crushing victories of the war, honestly. And they're running out of screens, so... although Indefatigable is kind of engaging that 3 Spiatatelia at point-blank range. And winning. That looks like way more than 9 6-inch hits. How many... guns must be cycling more than once per shot, because they're just 6-inch. That looks like she landed about 18 6-inch hits. To be fair, the range is... I don't know, the ships are currently merging together just about, so I would say the range is pretty close. Overall. I don't think she's firing back effectively, or I'd be a little more concerned, but looks like she's just cruising that way, burning ignominiously. Does anybody have torpedoes left? Yes, you have lots. Could you use them? Please? Those might be misses. Those won't be. No, they still were. Good effort, though. Oh. You overshot the Ganket, but I think she might be dead anyway. There we go. Okay, wow. Well... yeah, well, they did their best, okay? And, well, light damage to my 3 capital ships and 2 of the light cruisers. And 4 destroyers, 3 dreadnought battleships sunk, which pretty much is the ruination of the Russian Far East Squadron, which just cruised all the way around Africa to get here, poor lads. I think they have battle cruisers still, but their advantage just completely vanished. Nastupatelny, Altchayani, Tverdi, and Stroyny all... I mean, it's not even really worth looking at their logs. They just got pulverized by 6-inch and 5-inch and 4-inch mainly. Russell took 3 12-inch hits from Cesarevich, but is A-okay. Vengeance took 5 11-inch hits and 12-inch from Ingermanland and Dvenadstad Apostolov, but is also totally fine. Indomitable took 9 hits from Ingermanland mostly and Cesarevich, but is also, I mean, the most damaged, but she's alright. Cesarevich, 40 heavy hits, 12-inch hits, plus 2 torpedoes from, you know, Indomitable, Russell, and Vengeance all mixed in, plus just innumerable 4 and 6-inch hits from our light cruisers, which really helped disable her, I think, and she was sinking there already, which is way before she actually got hit by torpedoes. 1906 in 1920? Oh, yes, pretty much, yeah. Well, the Russians haven't improved much since 1906. They don't have a communist revolution, so they're still stuck in Tsarism here. Ingermanland, which is a Ganget-class battleship, and that's the expensive one here, actually. 56 heavy hits, no torpedoes, but just battered into submission here. Only sank at the very end, really, but I assume she was completely losing, just the losing battle to flooding by that point. And Vinajstad Apostolov only 24 heavy hits, and she technically had a turret functioning still. 1 torpedo as well. Oh look, disorganized crew fails to limit flooding. -2 crew quality. Yeah, welcome to Russia. Although, I think that's unfair. I think they take a hit to crew quality as they take damage or something, so I think the post-battle thing is maybe a little unfair. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Yeah, they must have been terrible to start with, because there's multiple things about them mismanaging equipment in here. And a torpedo, and they sink. Yeah. So that's 1/3 of the remaining Russian... Okay. Well, Phoenix and Canada are commissioned. Hood has engine problems. Noikrotimi is interned. Battery capacity for reliability. Parasite fighters for airships. Still fighting for Shanghai. They lose a submarine to one of their destroyers. And one of their submarines sinks garbage lighter number 4. But we sink SS U-85 and U-17, so well done. A lot of submarine warfare that turn. How many submarines does Austria have? 92? Oh. That's a problem. Apparently Austria has the biggest submarine force in the world, which I did not know about. But, well, I've been kind of trying to ignore them, but I can't really at this point. That being said, we pretty much did just shatter the Russian Far East force. As soon as our other battleship and battlecruiser are back in service, they still have 3 battlecruisers out there, but I'm not too worried about them. At this point, they're down to 7 battleships. They do still have the nastiest 2. In fact, the nastiest 5, really. But their smaller and older ones have been pretty much wiped out now. And yeah, their cruiser and destroyer forces are a joke at this point. That was the first 2 conquests commissioned, I think. 3 more next turn. And the New Zealand's will be ready shortly. So we're definitely getting there. I guess I need to transfer some ships to, I mean, I have to send a squadron to... Let's see if... Perhaps... I have to depend on the conquests here. I'm going to send like our middling rate fleet, and hopefully this will be enough to get a bit of a grip on the situation in the Mediterranean. I really can't spare most of the fleet for that. It would be nice if Spain would join the damn war. Their tensions with Russia are at 17. Although I note their tensions with France are also crazy high, which isn't good. Don't really want that war, although Japan could go to war with Russia at any time too, so... Which makes sense. They should be... Russia's fleet has been crippled and is super distracted fighting me. Japan should really be occupying Sakhalin and northern Korea right now, and probably trying to beat me to Shanghai while they're at it. Not being aggressive enough. No. I don't think all my ships are repaired yet, so this could be... Oh, okay, well, never mind. Light forces, and it's immediately off the Austro-Hungarian coast. We have 3 newly arrived destroyers, but I may add 1 ship. I guess I'll add another destroyer. Well, I don't know. This is going to be a very small battle. Oh, for God's sake. Okay. This is going to be a very small battle, one way or another. We have HMS Dune and HMS Fawn. And for some reason they are patrolling solo immediately off of all of Austria's major fleet bases. This can only go well. But at least we have 4-inch guns. Maybe we just won't find anything. That would be nice. That would probably be for the best. Oh, nope, found something. Well, let's get up to speed. I don't know, what is the Austrian force like? They've got a lot of 500 and 800 ton destroyers still, but they've also got a lot of bigger ones, so... we might be alright gunpower-wise against most of their force, honestly. What is this, just a transport? Well, let's sink it. What are you doing over there, cowards? Maybe that's just another transport. There's gotta be some kind of destroyers in the port of Pola. I mean, come on. This is like one of your largest fleet bases, Austria. Just gonna let me sink a transport within sight of land? That's embarrassing. Oh, look, a coastal battery. We should probably stay further away from that. And look, another merchant. Let's hunt that down. Oh, it's escorted by 4 destroyers. That's a problem. Is that actually an aviation vessel? They have a carrier? They do not. Although they might have a... they do have a couple of... they have a seaplane carrier. Okay, but I have 2 destroyers and I count at least 6 of theirs, so... I don't really know that we want to get into this fight if we can help it, you know? I think it's probably best if we just run away. That's not looking like running away successfully to me. And that's a bunch of 1,500 ton destroyers right there. We need to not let those get any closer. It would be outright hysterical if we somehow hit something with that torpedo. Nope. Good effort, though. Got pretty close, honestly. I don't... oh, they are faster than us. Oh boy. Extra problems. Only by leaving their 4th member behind, but they are faster than us. Okay, they've kind of just let us slip the noose here. We're home free to run south now. And they're still going to close up, but they don't seem like they're hitting us much, so... apparently their gunnery isn't that good. I don't think there's actually been any hits on either side yet. Oh, there was one. Didn't even see on who. Are we hit? Nope. No, you are. And we're out of range. Okay, they're really closing up now. Just trying to have my destroyers survive this insane mission, honestly. Sends 2 destroyers to reconnoiter Austria's biggest fleet bases in broad... oh, they broke off. Huh. I guess we're gonna get away with it. Fair enough. And we sank a transport. So that's thumbing our nose at them a bit. Pandora, Amphion, and Conquest are commissioned. We are going to ignore that, because I don't want to fight the USA right now. Don't worry about that. Sank 2 submarines via ramming, and Russia is still under blockade, because I don't know where most of their battleships have gone, honestly. They have 7 still, but there's only, like, 2 in the Baltic. And we just sank the Northeast Asia Squadron. There's one in Southeast Asia, there's one in the Indian Ocean, and there's one in South Africa. Why? I have no earthly clue. They've just scattered themselves about like that. They're not even invading anything, they're just being weird. Okay, we have a lot of funding now, because we just finished all these conquests. Do we have... how many? 1, 2, 3... 5? Well, I'm gonna lay down another, 5. And that should keep the budget busy for a while. Because really the target's to have about 12 of those as well, I think. So, go for that. Cruiser action, huh? Well... okay, it is battle cruiser sized, so that could be unfortunate. So we're going to get Indomitable, 3 light cruisers, and 5 destroyers. And this time we're off of Shanghai. No, because I think we're going to run into, I didn't even know it was a bombardment mission. It just said the objective is inflict more damage on enemy ships than you suffer yourself. And it said cruiser action, did it not? Maybe it mentioned bombardment somewhere. Either way, I'm pretty sure we're running into their battle cruisers, so I would like armor piercing, thanks. Let's go ahead and get you guys into a line of battle as quickly as possible. Because that looks like 3 battle cruisers to me. Yeah, that's all 3 of them. They don't really have a cruiser escort, because Russia doesn't have any cruisers. But that's all 3 of them, which is at least too many, really. We're probably just gonna have to run. So that's 2 Navarans and a Kinburn. Well, the Kinburn barely counts, right? Because she only has 4 11-inch guns and a 6.5-inch belt. The Navarans each have 8 11-inch guns and a 10-inch belt, which is... they would lose individually to an Indomitable, but I'm not too comfortable with being outnumbered 2 to 1, 3 to 1, really. Let's keep the range as long as possible, because I'm certain we have better gunnery than them. Although we're not hitting anything, but still I'm certain we have better gunnery than them. Let's do a little leftwards jog. Port, that is. Hey, 2 hits. And a return hit. And a hit. And 3 hits. Well, that leading Navarin paid for that turn, but now the range has come down way more than I'd like. We're going to come back about to starboard quickly, I think. Okay, how have you guys gotten so damn isolated? The problem is for being light cruisers, these are way too slow. They only make 20 knots. Just old. Huh, they must have slowed them because they did not keep up when I sprinted away. Alright, let's turn back and try to get some more hits again. That's 2 hits. Those were light guns. That's a hit on us. Yes, please, launch torpedoes. Where's the destroyers gone? Oh, that's gonna hurt for Phaethon. This is a crazy firing pass to be making. Darwin, why can I not take direct control of you? Alien? Get the hell over here. Oh, you're damaged. Still get the hell over here. We gotta do something. We can't really afford to trade a battlecruiser for a battlecruiser, but that would be better than nothing. Oh, I don't think Chameleon's making it out of this one. Which is actually our first destroyer loss of the war, but this was not a good odds battle. I was Indomitable. She's got a turret down still. She's not hurt badly, but she is down a turret. Yeah, there's the end of her. We are, in a sense, almost kind of toying with the Russians, because we can definitely run away, but... Which means I probably just should, but I need to cover the light cruisers, too. %ammo, huh? I just get encouraged, because we're actually dealing significant damage to this lead enemy battlecruiser. 2 hits landed, 1 taken. 3 hits landed, none taken. 3 more hits landed. Another hit. Near miss taken. That Navarin has got to be hurting. I have more destroyers up here. Yeah, let's keep them for a slightly more decisive moment, because I don't think they'll get through the screens to attack. Nope, sorry, not gonna happen. That would take them too close to the battle, I think. Hold on, that Navarin is breaking off. If we could sneak in with the destroyers or the light cruisers, but she's just gonna attach herself to the back. And that's the problem, we crippled one, 3 hits. 1 hit. 1 more hit. This is gonna be an embarrassing story for the Russian Navy if they don't sink Indomitable in the end. Because it's 3 to 1 and she's crippled 1 battlecruiser already. Definitely dealt. I mean, if we knock the second Navarin out, the Kinbird's not going to do anything on her own, so. And we took a hit there. We don't have enough ammo to finish them all off, though. Wait, hold on. This Navarin is just straight up running. I'd like the light cruisers to chase her. They're not going to catch without. Yeah, we just took another hit. Let's do a full... I probably would have reversed course the other way, but that's probably fine. How are we doing turret-wise? We're out that one. I don't think it's coming back, but... we're all right-ish. I'm gonna see if we can't chase down this one Navarin before they can respond. She is for sure hurting. Pretty badly. Indomitable's almost out of ammo, but if we can catch her and get a good torpedo run in and then run out over the horizon, that would be just utter humiliation for Russia. The Knight might help her escape, though. It'll help us escape, too, if even if we don't catch her, though. Boldark. She's probably going to get away, but... I mean, unless she kept going straight forward, there's no way of telling. where she'll have ended up by now. Let's reverse course. Head back to our own bases. Although actually, is Hong Kong the nearest base, or is the peninsula? Probably the peninsula. 400. Yeah. Alright, well, I think that battlecruiser will survive, but it's a very well fought action by Indomitable nonetheless. We did lose a destroyer, unfortunately, finally. But yeah. I mean, I don't really count it a win, because we did lose a destroyer finally, Chameleon. But in exchange for 7 heavy hits to Indomitable, we landed 9 on Rimnik, 27 to Ochakov, which literally, I mean, she's a wreck. She'll need months in dry dock. And 1 to Kinburn, just for good measure. So that is going to be embarrassing for the Russians. Improved double gun mounts. So we can get double gun mounts on CLs and tertiaries in double mounts. Fantastic. Improved depth charge racks, ASW. And we've taken Shanghai on the back of that win. Plus we sank another submarine. Okay. I was hoping to end this war today, but it seems like with the Austro-Hungarians involved, it's going to drag on a while longer. However, we've now taken Iceland. We've taken Shanghai. I guess next perhaps we invade Sakhalin. Or I concentrate more force in the Mediterranean and can we invade Dalmatia? Doesn't say home area, so I think technically we can. It's just a little crazy. But probably Sakhalin. But I'm going to leave it there for now. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you all have a nice evening. This is Sea Lord Jenda signing off. Bye, Bastova.